Hi, my name is Amy Collop from Fruit Fly Africa, and I've attended the African Phytosanitary workshop where we are training the trainers. And this week has been extremely useful for me as the monitoring coordinator at Fruit Fly Africa on several levels. In the beginning of the week, we were introduced to some pests that the national government is involved in monitoring and surveilling for. And some of these pests, Fruit Fly Africa already has our own surveillance network, so it's really nice to get an idea of where we are matching up in terms of national government as well as provincial government, because we're all working towards the same goal. We want to safeguard our agricultural industry, and what was very important was the collaboration that was allowed for during this workshop in order to touch base with all of the stakeholders involved on a national and provincial level. And in addition to that, there were some new pests that were highlighted to me that Fruit Fly Africa could potentially add to our surveillance network, some pests that are relevant to the stakeholders that we are involved with within the Western Cape. So that was extremely important. And then another highlight was the application that was introduced to us through the IPPC. It's an application that's used as a monitoring application within the field. And what I think is so important about this type of software is that all stakeholders, whoever has access to the software, can see where a surveillance network is placed on a national level. So where are specific pests being surveilled for, and we can all have access to where that is, especially for where we can see where there are gaps. Maybe we can fill in from Fruit Fly Africa's side. And something that's also important about that is that we can see early warnings. So we can see where there was a potential pest, we can see when there was maybe a suspicious activity, or maybe they suspected there was a pest in real time, and then we can also see when that was confirmed as a positive identification or a negative identification in real time. And I think that's very important for all stakeholders involved to see where these pests are occurring within our country.